Hello there, this is DBT and these are the Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I'm gonna be checking out in multiplayer the car that you see on the screen right now. And that is the ATS Automobili Corsa RRTurbo. What a name, but also what a beauty of a car. And of course, this is because a key hunt for this car just started. And you might be wondering, hey DBT, is this car worth going for? Should I grind it? Is it even good? Well, today we're gonna try to find out, but before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing these things help the channel to continue to grow, and in that way, I can continue making this type of content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more alu right here. But alright, first things first, let's talk about the hunt itself, because like I just mentioned, it is not a regular car hunt, it is a key hunt, which means you need to max out the car. But let's have a look at the requirements. First, as usual, you're gonna be able to get your guaranteed blueprint, and then there is additional 10 blueprints that you can get if you already have the Maserati Alfieri and the Risvani Beast, and you beat these stamps. From there, you know that you need to be grinding for these packs, and hopefully eventually get all the blueprints required in order to max out the car. And it's important to max it out, because only when you have it at max stars, in this case 4, you are able to acquire the key. Other than that, let's say that you grinded it, but you did not manage to get to the 4 stars, unfortunately, the car will not be yours, and that's what makes this type of hunts difficult. Now, in saying that, there is a small blessing with this car related to the fact that it doesn't require a ton of blueprints. This being a classic car only requires 125 blueprints to get it to the max stars, and while that still sounds like a lot, you know how some of the cars that also are like 4 or 3 stars require like 200, so that's why I say this one is not that bad. Now let's have a look at the car stats, because it's a very peculiar one. Like I just mentioned, it's a Class C car, maximum rank of 3392, and over here you're seeing the stats at gold because there's a free try for it in MP2. And we have a top speed of 321.7 for a Class C car, which is like a I would say mid-class C, because it's not mid-high or mid-low. It's actually quite alright for the speed. Acceleration of 8751 is where this car really excels. Or should I say excels? You see what I did there? Anyway, yeah, crazy acceleration, so that is where this car really shines. Handling of 6827, it's also goodish, it's good, but nothing straight up amazing. And nitro, well, that is the part where this car would properly suffer at 4632. Now, like I just mentioned, this car right now, it's a free try on MP2, but because the new multiplayer series started, where is the new mode, what is it called, green something? Green Streak. This is the new game mode where, depending on your position on the race, it's how much nitro you're gonna be getting and whatnot. I don't think this is the right place for me to show you this car just yet, because instead I want to test out this multiplayer series more in order to figure out how it plays and whatnot. So instead, I'm gonna be playing it in MP1. Now there's a problem with MP1, and that is that I'm starting in Gold 4. So, Gold 4 is not necessarily super high, but really this car, the Corsa RRTurbo, belongs in Silver 4. We're talking about an entire full league. Let's call it underclassed or underleagued, or however you want to call it. So I don't know how this is going to perform over there. By the way, my car, I have only top speed and acceleration golden out. The rest is just at max. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work out, because I do imagine that being the beginning of the season, I'm gonna be finding a lot of Class B opponents, but for the fun of it, let's see how we can do. Oh yeah, all of them are Class B cars, so oof. And by the way, if you hear a lot of airplanes, I'm sorry, I seem to be recording at rush hour or something, because there's so many of them, but oh well. Now, in me playing with a mid-class C car against a bunch of Class B cars that are also mid-class B, oh god, that was terrible. Mid-class B or even mid-high class B, this is gonna be at an objective disadvantage. However, there's also something to be said about people who are still playing in Gold 4. Even though this is just the start of the season, not necessarily all of these players are going to be playing at the maximum skill level that you would expect when using this type of cars. So that's why I said that I'm curious to see how this car is going to perform. And actually that sort of kind of works also for me to mention how a lot of these type of cars, especially Class D and Class C cars, don't seem to be all that useful anymore. Well, just like that, I took the first place. Look at that. Well, let's see if I can keep it, because again, this car may have the acceleration, but the top speed is where it suffers a little bit. Where there's a bunch of these cars especially for car hunts and things like that. And like, yeah, but it's a Class C, it's a Class D, is it even useful? I guess it really depends on where you are. Oh, I should have taken that jump. Where you are playing in MP1. If you're a player that normally reaches, I don't know, Platinum League or even Legend League, certainly this type of cars, Class C cars, are not going to be super useful. And whoever is behind me is catching up real quick over here. Hold on. Yeah, no, he just got past me. What is that? I see a big wing. Is that a Ford? No, that's going too fast for a Ford GT. What is that? I don't even know, but hey, let's see. Hold on, let me try to... No, I don't think I'll be able to catch up. I mean, to be fair, I was playing pretty bad in this first race, so oof. But let's see. I'm really curious now to know what that is. I saw a big wing. Oh, it's a 2-minute race. No wonder why I felt like this was so long. Oh, run out of nitro, which is the problem of this car, of course. All right. I want to see what that was, because suddenly it really started going real fast, and it caught up to me like there was no tomorrow. What was that? Oh, it was a Solus. The Solus is not that much faster than my car, only by like 10-15 kilometers an hour, which, you know, it's a decent bunch, but similar to this car, the Solus also has crazy acceleration, so that's why when you put them side to side, well, it makes sense that a Solus would straight up outperform this car. But yeah, what I was trying to say in the previous race before I got distracted by a Solus overtaking me is that Class C cars, more so Class D obviously, but still Class C kind of applies, don't seem to play too much of a role nowadays, at least for me here in multiplayer, and it's kind of what annoys me a little bit, because I do miss playing with a bunch of these Class D, Class C cars and all of that stuff. But because of how multiplayer 1 works, where, for example, last season, last multiplayer series, I finished in Platinum something, well, I get de-ranked, but only to Gold. And yeah, granted, I'm able to use a little bit of Class C cars like you're seeing right now, but in general, you get the idea, right? For example, my Class D cars are completely unused. I do miss a little bit the Asphalt 9 system where you would start every season from scratch. Then again, in Asphalt 9, it wouldn't take as long to rank up. That is the thing about this. They can instantly just port that system from Asphalt 9 or that whole thing of de-ranking all the way to Class D races, because then it would take a couple of eons to rank up, which is, you know, kind of how this whole thing works. And hey, listen, at third place, that's not too bad. Though that was, is that a Gallardo? Here I am talking about, oh, Class C cars don't have a place to be, and there's a Gallardo. Look at that. Defeated by an Apex, but we did beat a Grand Sport, DBS Superleggera, Grand Sport, FXXK, and a P1. Nice. So anyway, as I was saying, in general, I do feel that I don't have enough space to use my lower class cars, including this one. Now, there's an argument to be had about MP2. Well, over there you can use whatever, but over there I've said a bunch of times that the ranks of the cars in this game sometimes don't make any sense. And like I was saying, a Class D car might end up facing a Class S car. Granted, a low Class S car, but still, even a low Class S car can outperform a Class D car easily. So yeah, that's why in MP2 it's not all that great either. So yeah, that's why I was saying that I kind of miss the system of Asphalt 9, where every multiplayer series you would be ranked all the way to beginner or whatever is the starting league, bronze league or whatever. And you know, it wouldn't take you many days to rank up because you know how it is over here in Alu. But hey, hold on, because I seem to be doing quite alright. Listen, I may not get any straight up W's in this video, but the fact that my car is being, it's able to put a bit of a fight, it's kind of nice. But like I said, this has to do a little bit also related to my opponents. And again, as I always say, I'm not trying to mock anybody for their skill level or anything. No, you know that I'm not a good, very good player either by any means. Oh, right, they just crashed. Oh, wait a second, is this gonna be a W? I have the acceleration, I don't know if I have the speed though. Come on, just keep it together, and that's gonna be a very nice. Ah, Jesus. All right, well, I did get a W. Berlinetta, Grand Sport, ZR1, Grand Sport, BMW i8, wow. Ah, interesting. Rome. All right, a little bit twisty, maybe. Oh, look at that, Class A already. But yeah, so as it stands, I don't really see much of a space for me to use my Class C or Class D cars, unfortunately. So yeah, why don't you let me know in the comments what you think about this whole thing. Do you miss the system in Asphalt 9 where it ranked you down and you were able to use your Class D, Class C and all of that progressively and not take super long to rank up? Or do you like the system where it ranks you down some You still get to use some Class B and A and whatnot. Which one do you prefer? Just let me know in the comments. Because, you know, for the way that I play or how I like using my cars, my garage, my variety of cars that I have acquired and all of that, I do enjoy a lot the idea of using a lot of my garage, you know? But at the same time, I can easily understand how some people will be like, oh, come on, why would I want to play again with my Class D cars? No, that's why I work to get my fancy Class A cars and all of that, and oh, Jesus Christ. And that's what I want to use. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys think in terms of this, because, oh God, stop pushing me. See, right here I'm suffering. I thought I was going to do better, but everything is going not very good. So. Ah, Jesus Christ, it's fine. By the way, aren't the liveries for this car kind of really dope? Now, granted, you can see this one very, very well in this track because, well, it's a very dark track, but still. Oh, by the way, oh, I'm so sorry, driver. I didn't mean to knock you down. I was just minding my own business. Well, RIP, and this was a 5th place. Oof. See, now I'm starting to struggle over here, but you know what? For the next races, I'm gonna shut up and try to do better. How about that? All right, Caribbean. Let's see how we do over here. Again, twisted tracks, I think this car should be able to do relatively all right because, again, great acceleration. It might not be a great drifter because it isn't, but, you know, the acceleration can help a ton. So let's see how we do over here. And I'm going to shut up, try to do something half decent. Please don't knock me down, people. Don't knock me down. I waited there to use the nitro to make sure that I could do a full barrel roll and continue the orange nitro. Shoutouts to 𝐂𝐤𝐚𝐬 for showing me that. I mean, I've been watching his videos on the Grand Prix, and he repeats that, like, yeah, you gotta wait so that you charge more nitro, because otherwise you waste a lot of the acceleration. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Oh boy, oh Jesus Christ. Ah, no, no. Ah, me, man. All right, so what happened there? I was trying to pay attention to my speed, but I stopped looking where I was going, and next thing I know, oh man. What a fumble, DBT. God damn it. Oh, come on. Rome again. Last time that I was here, meaning a couple of races ago, it didn't go very well. But anyway, yeah. All right. So there's something to learn about this video, and it is pay attention to where you're driving. Stop looking at your speedometer. Ah, Jesus Christ. What is that? Oh, he crashed! Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Would I prefer to have some nitro for this turn, but it's okay. We have a lead. Let's just make sure to keep it. Oh God! It didn't turn! It didn't turn! What the frog? Don't knock me down, people. Please don't knock me down. Don't knock me down. Come on! Oh, Jesus! Barely kept that. I don't know. I was trying to turn. That place where I said it didn't turn, I was trying to turn to the left, but it just didn't. I'm fine. I still got a first place, so woof. DBT, did you just paint your car orange? Maybe. I can't help it. I can't help it, right? They look so cool in orange. Ah, Jesus Christ. Come on. Yeah, definitely you feel the lack of nitro on this car. Jeez. Actually, this reminds me a little bit of the 4GT Mark II of Class B. I said that I was gonna shut up, and here I am talking still, but... Oh, God. Reminds me a little bit of the 4GT Mark II, because it's a similar car. It goes about the same speed as this. It has also really good acceleration. Maybe not as good as this, but still really, really good. Except that that one has better handling and much better nitro than this. So yeah, if you were wondering, therein lies the difference between a class... I don't know that I should have done this jump. Oh, great. Oh, I hate that jump. I have tried that jump so many times in Grand Prix, whatever. In multiple Grand Prix, and I can never do it. No matter how many times I practice it, I can never do that jump properly, so that's why I was... The moment that I was taking it in this race, I'm like, no, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. And it certainly was. But you know what it is? It is what it is. It's fine. All right, that was not a great race. No worries. I'm sorry, beautiful car in orange. I'll do better next time. All right, what was I racing? I mean, it doesn't matter. Everybody beat me, but... No, technically I did beat 2 people. Yeah, a Grand Sport and a Camaro LT. All right, there you go. Oh boy, and in a top speed track, yeah, this is gonna be great. Notice the sarcasm. But anyway, so as I was saying at the start of this video, this is a very fun little car. You know, the stats are very fun, crazy acceleration and all that stuff, but very slow, Class C. So again, depending on where you are in multiplayer and whatnot, this may not even be useful to you at all. So maybe you just want it for the collection or for the fun of it. Like over here, you can see, you know, for the sake of having some fun races against cars that are objectively better than this one, well, it can get a lot of fun. But other than that, this is not a car that I think you're gonna find necessarily super important. And even if you're a relatively beginner player, again, the time commitment that you have to put into this for being a key hunt and getting all of the blueprints and whatnot, it's a heavy commitment. I would still say do as much as you can of the hunt, even if you're not able to unlock it. I'm not saying that you need to grind it all day, all night, but do as many races as you can, get as many blueprints as you can whenever you have the time to do some. Because this key hunt will eventually repeat. I don't know, maybe 1 year from now, who knows. But by the time that it repeats, at least you're gonna have a little bit of progress already done from the last time that you did it. So why not get the free blueprints, get whatever you can, and just roll with it. Otherwise, if you're gonna commit for it, just be aware that this is not necessarily a card that is gonna save you in multiplayer, but it's a very fun one nonetheless. But alright, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.